Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to get into the Amazon Warrior episode number 4. Now, shout out to everybody who watch my videos. You already know what to expect. But if you're new to my channel and you don't know what the Amazon Warrior is all about, all you have to do is watch episode number 1. To everybody else, you know the slogan, get your drinks ready. Also, I got to throw out my usual disclaimer. This video is not for little kids. Alright, so if you got little kids, put them out the room. We're going to be drinking. We're going to be cursing. We're going to be talking shit. Who knows? A fight might break out. Somebody might get locked up. You never know. All right. And also, this is not a tech video. Even though I will go over some tech products that I got. But this is not a specific tech video. We're going to be talking, having fun, just relaxing. This is my way of relaxing with all my subscribers. Now, if you don't like that and you just want to see the tech products, or you don't like the long videos and all that, you got 2 choices. Number 1, you could just skip through. Use that skip button and skip through till you see the product. Or choice number 2, you could do like my man Chef Ramsay says and fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Point blank. Now, I've been reading comments all week long. You know what I'm saying? I had a little poll asking what should I drink in this video. I got gin and juice. I got Ciroc. I got a bunch of stuff. Moonshine. Dude's been hitting me up with all kind of crazy shit. But I did pick out one, and this is a special one now. Let me tell you why I picked this one out real quick. Jack Daniels. Now, for the last couple of years, a lot of years, I've been scarred from the Jack Daniels. I really don't fuck with this shit. But now this cat, he wants to remain anonymous, and I don't blame him. He don't want everybody asking him for money. But somebody hit me up, an older gentleman, and he made a promise to me. He said if I use Jack Daniels in my next Amazon Warrior video, he'll donate $1,000 under my name to the ALS Foundation. So, how could I say no to that? So now I'm back on the Jack Daniels. All right, now, I'm going to tell y'all a quick story on why I don't fuck with Jack Daniels like that. But first, let's have a drink. Now, I just copped this from the liquor store, so let me just pop this open. Do I have to go into beast mode on a bottle? What is this here? All right, hold on, fellas. You know the deal. Talk amongst yourself. All right, we got this open now. Now, like I said, I don't really drink this shit. I hear a lot of people say Jack and Coke, so, I'm gonna mix it with some Coca-Cola. So we got the traditional drink up bitches. Yo, as soon as I open this up, the smell just hit me. Let me do the smell test. The smell just hit me. It's like some fire water right here. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna have this with Coke. Now, I only hear people say Jack and Coke, Jack and Coke. Every time I go to the bars and shit, I hear people order Jack and Coke. Let me know in the comments what y'all mix it with. If y'all drink Jack Daniels, what do y'all mix it with? And I got a nice ice cold Coke. Matter of fact, I didn't even check the name on this one. Oh, Family. All right, good choice. So, and the more we drink, the more we making a mess. You know how that goes. Now, for the first toast today. This first toast is going out to my man Shane from Droid Model X and one of my close homeboys, Zito Max. All right. Now, both of them have challenged me to the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, and I had to decline, and I'll tell y'all why in a second. But I got a lot of respect for both of y'all cats for doing that challenge. Shout out to everybody who been nominating me for the challenge. A lot of people. I had over at least 100 nominations in the last, week and a week and a half. People been nominating me from all over the world to do this challenge. As long as y'all donating to the, to the cause and all that, I respect that. And all the videos, y'all tag me and I see that. But I had to decline, and I'll tell y'all why. But this first shot, like I said, is specifically going out to Shane and Zito Max. Both of y'all niggas, drink up. Whew. Let me see. How does this taste now? Tastes like the name. Tastes like whiskey. If you never tasted whiskey, this is what whiskey tastes like. You just get that burn in the chest. You know what I'm saying? It's alright though. It's alright. I could probably drink this some more. Who knows? I got scarred from it at a young age, so whatever. First up, let me respond now to this ALS challenge. Now, I'm all for the cause. Now, me personally, I know somebody personally who passed away from Lou Gehrig's disease, so I already know that, this is a good cause. It's a good foundation. I like the movement and all that. And the Ice Bucket Challenge, it's really not too many, not too many possibilities to get hurt doing that. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just, pour it out. If somebody maybe 70 years old does it and go into shock, have a heart attack or something, who knows? But 90% of the time, you'll probably be good doing the Ice Bucket Challenge as opposed to some of these other challenges that's out. But let me tell you why I had to decline. every week, maybe once a week, me and my daughter, we like to go to the diner. Shout out to Al's Diner. If you're ever in New Jersey and you go to Al's Diner, get that pastrami sandwich. Trust me, it's beast. But me and my daughter, we like to go to the diner once a week and have a little daddy-daughter time. You know what I'm saying? We sit down, we talk about all the positives, negatives from the week. I ask her, what did she learn this week? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we have a little back and forth, uncensored, no holds barred, you know, just between me and her. So now, a couple of months ago, we were sitting down at the diner, and I was asking her, you know, how's school? Because this is, you know, before school ended. So I'm asking her, how's school? What's going on? You know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So she showed me on her iPhone. She was like, look, let me show you something that one of my friends did. They did a salt challenge. So I was like, what's that? Now, you know, the challenges is the new fad. Everybody doing these challenges, you know, whatever. So I said, let me see it. So now with some bullshit, I don't really remember exactly what it was, but the kid had put some salt on his hand and then put an ice cube on it or something and had to see how long you could leave it. I don't remember if that's exactly what it is, but whatever it was some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So I told her, she was asking me, you know, like, what did I think about that? And I told her, I was like, look, don't get involved with all of these fads and shit. And then I went on my phone and I Googled it real quick. And I showed her how a lot of people getting hurt doing these challenges and people even dying from them. People dying, doing the cinnamon challenge and doing the fire challenge and doing all these crazy challenges. There's a chance that you could get hurt. And these challenges, you know, they're not really doing nothing for you. You're not benefiting from that. You're not making no money from that. You're not doing nothing. It's just, you know, putting yourself at risk for nothing. So I told her, don't get involved with all those challenges. And she, you know, she respect what I say. She know I know what I'm talking about. So she was like, all right, you know, feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? So cool. So we leave it at that. So I told her, don't let me catch you doing none of these dumb challenges. And that was the end of it. So now I can't turn around and be a hypocrite and be on YouTube. Now, a lot of her friends, they know that I be on YouTube and all that. She like to show off some of my videos here and there. So I can't be on YouTube now turning around doing a challenge after I just told her not to do no challenges. So I don't want to look like a hypocrite. That's the only reason why I declined on the ice bucket challenge. That's why I didn't do the chili pepper, the hot chili, the hot pepper challenge. I could have did that, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't want to set the wrong example. You know, whatever. It is what it is. But a lot of cats. Now, shout out to my man Josh, because he tried to blow me up the other day. A lot of cats don't know. Josh is my dude. We go back for mad years. That's my dude. When you see him commenting on videos and he's saying something about me, there's never no hate between me and Josh. You know, we friends. We real friends, so we allowed to bust each other's balls. You know what I'm saying? So he was busting my balls on Zito Max videos like, yo, Floss don't ever accept challenges and all that. So I hope I cleared that up why I don't accept it. But just to refresh some of y'all cats' memory who don't know, I actually did a challenge. And I'm going to show it to y'all right now. I actually did a challenge back in 2011. A lot of y'all cats know what it is, but a lot of y'all cats didn't see it. But just in case you didn't know, just go through my videos and look at the Android push-up challenge. All right, I uploaded this October 3rd, 2011. All right, so a few years ago, I did the push-up challenge. Now, this video got, almost 7,000 views. That means a few people seen it. Not too many people seen this video, but I did a challenge. All right, so just for the record, I did do a challenge. This was way before all that challenge shit was cool and all that. This is when I just made my own challenge. I put it out there. Shout out to my man, a lot of cats. My man, Dro hit me up. Chunky Monkey hit me up. My man Alfonso, that's my dude right there. A lot of cats hit me up with a response video doing the challenge. At least about 30 people hit me up. It was on the Google Gangster Facebook page. A lot of people who was getting down with that challenge, because that was actually a challenge that will benefit you. You know what I'm saying? It didn't cost no money. You ain't no chance of you getting hurt. That was a challenge that was gonna help you out in the long run. All right, so to my man Josh, yo, let me see you do that push-up challenge, and then I might come out of retirement from the challenges, but it had to be on some DL shit. Don't tell my daughter that I'm telling her this right now. If I do one of these challenges, maybe the ice bucket challenge, I have to do it. Maybe I'll make another fake YouTube page or something, and I'll upload it to that, and all the real cats that really want to see me do it, I'll do it on that. But I can't do it on my page. All right, so that's the end of that. Now, let's have another drink real quick. Let me tell you why I don't fuck with Jack Daniels, all right? Let's rewind back to, I would say maybe 1993, right? Remember when Snoop Dogg came out, when he first came out on the Doggy Style album, remember Gin and Juice? Now, if you don't know about Gin and Juice, that means you kind of young. You're too young to be drinking this shit. But all my OG cats, y'all know about Gin and Juice. You know what I'm saying? At that time, when Snoop came out with Gin and Juice, everybody, you notice how a lot of drinks, especially cats from the hood, a lot of times you'll drink the stuff that people drinking in the latest rap songs. You know, remember there was a little fad when everybody was drinking Cristal, when Jay-Z and all, everybody was popping Cristal. Now you can't even give away a bottle of Cristal, you know what I'm saying? Nobody will want that. There's a time when everybody was drinking 40 ounces. Everybody, you know, remember when everybody started drinking the gin and juice. You know what I'm saying? So everybody started, you know, I don't know, a lot, this might be a New York thing, but everybody started drinking the purple shit, you know what I'm saying? The scissor, when the Dipset came out with that. Everybody was drinking Belvedere when Rock came out with the Belvedere. So, you know, a lot of times, especially when you're younger, you tend to drink what the rappers is drinking or, what, you know, what the famous people is drinking. That's what you want to do. So, you know, at the time when Snoop came out with gin and juice, everybody in the hood is drinking gin and juice. So now, keep in mind, I'm at this 1993, I'm probably like 16 years old, some shit like that. I'm underage. I shouldn't be drinking anyway, but you know what I'm saying? I do what I got to do. Real quick, let's have this quick shot. Shout out to all y'all cats that do drink whiskey. Like I said, hit me up in the comments and let me know what y'all mix it with. So far, the Jack and Coke, I don't know. I don't know. Mad to grow on me. Drink up, bitches. Woo. Sweating up in this motherfucker, all right? Shout out to my man Dom Esposito, too, for Mac Mixing. Yo, I see you out there in Canada. When I come out to Canada, first round on you. That's how it works. I don't know if I made that clear on Twitter. That's how it works, all right? When y'all come, all y'all cats, Zito Max, Josh, whoever that is, Shane Mata X, my man QB King 77 Tim, I see you. When all y'all cats come to New York, and we go out for drinks, first round is on me, but if I see y'all in y'all hometown, the first bottle's on y'all. That's how it works. All right, now, back to the story. I digress. Come on, fellas, y'all know we like to digress every now and then, so let's bring it back from the top. So, everybody's drinking gin and juice, right? So now, it's the summertime. It's a real hot night, one of those nights. Now, this is a true story, too. Now, I can't remember everybody's names who was with me that day. Maybe I can, but we rolling like 8 deep. And keep in mind, in 93, out here in Southside Queens, it's a different era. It's not the era that it is now, you know what I'm saying? It's a different era. It was a time where dudes would walk around the neighborhood, dudes would be having house parties and barbecues. Everybody's welcome, everybody's invited. Block parties. You don't really see block parties no more, but it'd be a block party. Somebody just put some cones at the end of the block. Somebody bring out some big speakers and just have a big block party. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know each other. Everybody was cool. You know what I'm saying? So now it's a Friday night. I'm rolling 8 deep, 8, 9 deep. All my dudes with me. Me, Miller, Gav, O, Boo, Nitty, Jay, Pat, Rob. I got my whole team back in the days. And keep in mind, half of these cats was on the same basketball team as me or whatever. That's important to the story. All right, so now we walking around the hood. Now also my man Bob was there. His real name is Ramesh. I'm putting you on blast. Shout out to my man Bob. Indian cat. His name is Ramesh, but everybody called him Bob because he got tired of people fucking up the pronunciation of his name. All right, so Bob is with us. Now, we all about 16, 17 years old. So what we used to do on Friday night, now keep in mind, this is before everybody had a cell phone. You know, we all had, beepers and shit, but this is before everybody had a cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Only the drug dealers and doctors had a cell phone. And I had a cell phone. Whatever, but a lot of people did have cell phones. You know what I'm saying. So, we walking around the hood. So we all just, we all used to just meet up on the corner, you know what I'm saying, on the block, that we had a little meeting spot, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do Friday night. So now my man Bob, Ramesh, he's an Indian cat, but even at maybe 15 years old, I've known him all my life. Even at 15 years old, he was the only cat in the hood that had a full beard. I'm talking about, you see how Rick Ross and all y'all cats in Philly rocking those big beards? Well, Bob was 15 years old and he had a full-size beard. Yo, the motherfucker looked like he about 21. No lie. And the motherfucker was about 6'1". Big ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that was my dude. You know what I'm saying? So Bob used to rock with us. He lived down the block from me. So what we used to do is we all meet on the corner. We ante up the money. If you don't know what ante up is, that's everybody putting their money together, and we, get a bottle. Now at the time, we was young, we was drinking Cisco. Now, shout out to all the OG cats out there. Y'all know what Cisco is. We call that liquid crack. If you don't know about Cisco, trust me, you don't want to know about that. Just leave that alone. Don't even get involved with that right now. That was the broke man's liquor. But when you 16, 17 years old, we was all working at McDonald's. Everybody working at, Sears. Like we was all, we were all just little young cats. You know what I'm saying? We had too much money to really be blowing on all that, expensive liquor and all that. So we used to get a bottle of Cisco and get a 40 ounce of St. Ides and rock out for the night. You drink half the St. Ides, pour, drink half the St. Ives until the bottle's like halfway. Then pour the rest of the Cisco into to fill it up, shake it up. You get the strawberry flavored Cisco, and you call it a red dog. Because, we used to call a 40 ounce a 40 dog. You know what I'm saying? So we get a red dog. So that shit will get you fucked up. Trust me. So even though we was young, we wasn't no lightweight drinkers. Like we used to get it in. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, digress. Back to the story. So we meet on the corner. We tell Bob, we're going to ante up. Now, this is what we normally do. We ante up. We give Bob the money because he the one with the full beard. He could go up in the liquor store. They ain't really ask him for ID. They never ask him for ID. So we all give him the money. We wait down the block. He'll go inside and get a couple of bottles of Cisco, get a couple of bottles of Mad Dog 2020. Hit me up if y'all know what that is, Mad Dog 2020. Then, in the corner stores, we ain't give a fuck. They'll give you a 40 ounce in a minute. They'll sell back. I don't know about now, but back in the days, if you come in there and you ask for a 40, you getting a 40. You know what I'm saying? So we'll ante up and give Bob the money, and he'll get us a bottle. So now, this particular night, Bob couldn't come out to play. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't come out to play that night. Nigga got in trouble or some shit, so, he was grounded or some bullshit, but he couldn't come out. So now we all in the corner mad deep, so we trying to go to the liquor store. So now we all taking turns trying to go inside the liquor store because we want to get that gin and juice. Rolling down the street, smoking and dough. Y'all know that song. We trying to get the gin and juice. We want to be like Snoop. You know what I'm saying? So we all taking turns going in the liquor store trying to get the bottle. The liquor store clerk shutting us down one by one. You got ID? No. All right, next nigga come out. Next nigga go back in. You got ID? No. All of us. And we all look young. You know what I'm saying? So that was a done deal. So we like, fuck it. We just go and drink some beers. So we go to the corner store. We get a bunch of beers. And we just, drinking the beers and walking around. Now, keep in mind, none of us got no cars or nothing like that. We all young. So when we go to parties, house parties and barbecues and all that, we all on foot. Foot soldiers, you know what I'm saying? Either we taking the bus, we ante up and get in the cab. But back in the days, we had mad energy. We literally just walk you. You know what I'm saying? If it's kind of far, you get a 40 and just walk you. By the time you get to wherever you're going, you feeling right. Like I'm feeling right now. No, I'm just kidding. I feel it hitting me a little bit. I feel it starting to sink in. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to the story. So we drinking beers, we walking around, right? So now we walking around. Like I said, it's a different era. Dudes having a house party. Nowadays, you having a barbecue, a stranger roll up, you immediately like, yo, who the fuck is this? Yo, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's on point, everybody's tense, there's a lot of violence going on, you know what I'm saying? It's a different time now. But back then, somebody having a barbecue, you just roll up to the set, and you be like, yo, y'all having a barbecue, can I come through, get a hot dog? You know what I'm saying? Can I get a burger? You chip in $10, or you come through and you bring a bottle, and if you come through with a bottle, you automatically welcome. That's how it was back in the days. So anyway, so we walking around looking for something to get into. What do you know? We stumble on a house party. Only problem though, the house party is for some old niggas. You know what I'm saying? When I say old, I mean like at the time. Keep in mind now, we all, 15, 16 years old. The cats having the party, they all like mid-30s, 40 years old, 45, like, OG party. You know what I'm saying? So, it's old school cats. They playing cards, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's sitting around. It ain't like the kind of parties that we wanted to go to where, we dancing, we catching a rubber dub, feeling up on bitches and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it wasn't that kind of party. So it was more like a old school cool out party, but they got liquor. You know what I'm saying? So we up in there. Now let's have a quick shot real quick. Keep it going. Drink up, bitches. Woo. Now, for all y'all cats like me that got OCD, y'all be saying use coasters and all that. Look, you got time for all that shit. I will wipe it down because I know y'all hate to see that ring. I know I would hate to see that shit if I'm watching the video. So whatever. Anyway, so now we get to the party, they got liquor. So now we go to the, we go inside the yard and all that. Everybody cool. They don't know us, but they don't know. Maybe we somebody's cousin, somebody's nephew. Who knows? So we just walk in. So we go inside. You know what I'm saying? That's, keep in mind now, we just drink a 40, so we already kind of charged up. So, but back in the days, like I said, dudes was different. We was different than a lot of these young cats now. We have respect for our elders. So we didn't just come up in there on some rah-rah shit, rowdy shit. We came up in there like gentlemen and shit. We went inside, we went to the kitchen. We like, yo, we got money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the money. You know what I'm saying? We got money. Can we chip in? Can we get some food and all that? We just trying to chill out. And they was cool. They was like, yeah, y'all can have some food and all that. They didn't even want the money. They was like, yeah, they was like, yo, look at the table. They got big, giant, those big aluminum foil pans, big pans of collard greens, rice, macaroni and cheese, all that. So we like, yo, we in here, yo, you know what I'm saying? So we start eating and all that. So now we want to get some gin and juice. Remember, that's the goal for the night. We trying to get that gin and juice. So we go into the kitchen now. There's a OG there. I'm talking about a real OG, straight OG, triple OG. You know what I'm saying? The cat, y'all all know one of these cats, mad big. You know, got that just came home look. You know what I'm saying? Mad big, got the do-rag on with the wing out on the back. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know. You know what I'm saying? Dude had the do-rag with the wing out. You know what I'm saying? Blowing in the breeze. You know what I'm saying? So we stepped to the OG. We like, yo, we trying to get some gin and juice or whatever. So he kept it 100. Now he knew we was underage. Come on, you know what I'm saying? He kept it 100 with us. He was like, look, y'all little young niggas, y'all shouldn't even be drinking, but y'all can't get the gin and juice. That's for the grown folks. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really got too much of that. And keep in mind, you know, the grown folks, they listen to hip hop music. They drinking gin and juice too. So they had the gin there, but he didn't want to give it to us. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, look, the only thing I have here for y'all that I could give y'all to let y'all splurge on is I could give y'all some of this, some Jack Daniels. He was like, nobody ain't really fucking with this shit. Everybody drinking the 151. Everybody drinking the Heinekens and Coronas. Everybody drinking the gin and the vodka and all that. He was like, look, we got a big, it was the big dog size. He was like, look, we got a big bottle of Jack Daniels. It only had a little bit missing. He was like, y'all can have this. You know what I'm saying? He was like, y'all can have this. But he's like, yo, I don't want nobody to see me giving it to y'all. He's like, you know, I used to be young too. I know how y'all trying to party and all that. He's like, take this shit, go out in the backyard, drink it, and then come back in. And like I said, don't tell nobody that I gave it to y'all. So we like, oh, this nigga's cool, yo. We dapping him up and all that. We even gave him a tip and all that. You know what I'm saying? We in there. So we go in the backyard now. It's a little teeny backyard, a little hot box backyard. They had a tent on it. So we back there. Now we don't got no cups, no mixer, no nothing. So we got the bottle in hand. Everybody swigging it, passing it around in the circle. You know what I'm saying? We had the chronic on deck, so we smoking, drinking, we cracking jokes on each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, doing what we do. Drink the shit. You know what I'm saying? And when you at that age, nobody want to be the first nigga to get drunk. You don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Now keep in mind, there's no camera phones and all that, so you're not worried about getting throwing up and passing out on the floor and somebody posting your picture on the gram. You wasn't worried about that. You was more worried about getting drunk and passing out, and then the next day, everybody clowning you in the hood, everybody saying you can't hold your liquor, or you get drunk, niggas dig out your pockets, niggas will take everything out of your pockets, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about robbing and stealing, but it's it's an unwritten rule. If you get drunk and you pass out, you paying for breakfast. You already said that before. If you get drunk with us and you rolling out, and you get drunk and you pass out, yeah, we're not gonna take your car and go joyriding. We're not gonna come in your house and take all your shit. But if you got $35 in your pocket, you paying for breakfast because we got to carry your ass all over the set and we got to make sure you get home. So that's payment. So ain't nobody want to be the first cat to get drunk, whatever. So we passing a bottle around, everybody getting drunk, we having fun and all that. All right, cool. Fast forward now about 2 hours. So now 2 hours, we done. I'm talking about we all fucked up. We all, you know what I'm saying? Like, mad, like, rowdy with each other. Not, we're not gonna fuck up they shit. But we in the backyard. We like wrestling and, you know what I'm saying? We, slap boxing. We going crazy, snapping jokes. Everybody in a freestyle session. Like, we going ham in the backyard. We wilding out. So we like, all right, let's get up out of here. Now it's getting late. It's about like 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's, we keep in mind we walked a minute. It's a long little walk. So now we like, all right, so we got to walk back home. So now let's round up everybody. Everybody's all over the place. Some people inside. Some people passed out on the couch inside. Some people in the backyard chilling. Some people inside. Now, keep in mind, they had the slow music on. Old school music. Some old, some Keith Sweat type shit. So we trying to round everybody up. We go inside. My man Pat is inside, slow dancing with this lady. Now, I didn't say chick, this lady. She looked like maybe about 60 years old, somebody's grandmother. He's slow dancing. He got his arm around her and shit, squeezing the ass cheek and all that. He looking at us out the corner of his eye, smiling. We like, yo, this nigga done. He don't even realize, he's slow dancing with Miss Mary. You know what I'm saying? He's slow dancing with the church lady. You know what I'm saying? So we like, yo, let's go get this nigga. Let's all bounce. We're gonna walk home. So cool. Now keep in mind, we drank that whole bottle of this shit. The whole bottle. After drinking a 40, we all had a 40 to the head for self. So now we walking home. everybody's wilding, everybody's making mad noise. You know what I'm saying? But we're not doing dumb shit. You know, we're not running around breaking car windows and, you know, fighting and robbing people. Nah, we just walking home making mad noise. We rapping Biggie Small songs to the top of our lungs. You know what I'm saying? We walking around just, you know, having fun. So now we get into a little heated discussion about basketball. Now, like I said, that's why I told y'all at the beginning, you know, some of these cats played on the same basketball team as us. So me and my man Pat, same cat. His brother's Rob. So Rob is with us. Pat and Rob, they 1 year apart. So Pat is the older one, Rob is the younger one. So now we get into this big argument about basketball and shit, and about niggas getting dunked on and all that shit. So I'm arguing with this cat. I'm like, yo, dog, like, I can't dunk at the time, but I would literally slap boards on you. Now, y'all know, basketball cats know what slap boards mean. You do a layup, you slap the backboard mad hard, scream, ah, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I slap boards on you. So my man Pat, like I said, I'm trying to be a gentleman, not burping the camera. Hold on a second. Let that out. So we arguing. So my man Pat is like, yo, you're not slapping boards on me. I could jump higher than you. So I'm like, so we arguing back and forth about who could jump the highest. So this is what we do. Now, we like, you know what? I'll bet you right now, I'll bet you 20 gills that I could jump higher than you. Now, if you don't know what a gill is, shout out to everybody in the comments who knows. Hit me up. A gill is, picture this. Picture this is somebody's head facing me. This is the back of their neck. A gill is when you slide the back of your neck, right? That's a simple gill. But, you know, we took it to the extreme. If you owe somebody a gill, yeah, you could just come and just slap the back of their neck and make that sound. Or you could just grab their shit, dig your nails in, hook that shit, and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shout out to my man Dave. He knew a way to gill your ass, and every time he gill you, you fall on the floor. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? So a gill was a serious thing back in the days. So we betting each other. I bet you 20 gills that I could jump higher than you. So everybody hyping the shit up. Ooh, oh, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to see who could do it. So now, keep in mind, I'm mad drunk. So I run to the corner. Now we walking down the block, so each corner we run, there's a stop sign. So I run, I jump up mad high, bang, hit the stop sign mad high. Everybody like, yo, he touched the middle of the T. Oh, he's, you know, the middle of the O, you know, whatever. So then my man will go, run up, Pat, run up, bang, stop. Oh no, I think that was high, whatever. So we like, look, the only one way to settle this, we gotta have, you know, because we gotta have somebody standing right underneath the stop sign. That's the only way we're going to settle this. And this way gets funny. Let me have a shot real quick. Drink up, bitches. This way gets funny. Now, the only way to settle this is have one nigga standing right underneath the stop sign so you can watch it, so you can be like the official judge. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, everybody walking, we'll just run up and do it. They looking at it from behind like, oh, I think he went higher, Only one way to settle this, have somebody sit right at the front. So shout out to my man Jay, you know, tall Jay. He was like the one of the forwards on the team. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go stand right underneath the stop sign. Y'all, everybody stand on this corner. I'm gonna walk ahead of y'all. I'm gonna stand underneath the stop sign. I'm gonna watch, and then I'm gonna judge it. You know, see who jump higher. Keep in mind, this motherfucker's mad drunk. He's all slurring, wasted, you know, already threw up all over the set. But, you know, like I said, your pride kick in. You ain't going to be the nigga to pass out. So you just got to make it home. So now he's, you know, stumbled to the corner. He's standing there leaning against the pole. What he didn't tell me, or didn't tell us, when he got to the corner, now there's a police car sitting on the corner. Just chilling. They sitting in the car chilling. They just minding their business. So he didn't even think to say, yo, to come back to us and be like, yo, hold up, chill up, chill out. There's the cops right there in the corner. He didn't even think to say that. So he's standing on the corner underneath the pole. So now everybody else chilling, like walking their slow speed or whatever. So now I take off running. I run and jump and hit the stop sign. Bang! Now keep in mind, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. If you slap a stop sign, it make a little bit of noise. So I run, stop the stop sign, man, bang. I'm like, yeah, what, nigga? Ah. You know what I'm saying? Now I looked over, I see the guy, oh, shit. I'm like, the cops. So before I can even say, yo, the cops, here come my man Pat running down the block full steam. And everybody else kind of like power walking behind him. I see the cops, yo, they turn the light on inside the car and they getting out the car. I'm walking across the street already now. I'm already like starting to walk across the street. Here come Pat, run down the block. Bang! Hit the stop sign mad hard. Yo, when they heard that, you see the cop cars open up mad quick. They both jump out the car. Now, you got to keep in mind, like I said, this is 1993. it's a different era. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the era now. In some ways it is, but in a lot of ways it ain't. Back in the days, you know, the cops, they wouldn't, you not going to jail for some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the days, I know around here, if you got caught smoking some weed or something, the cop, like if the cops jumped out and you started smoking some weed or whatever, yo, the cops will make you eat it. They'll be like, yo, eat that or go to jail. And you eat the blunt to teach you a lesson. Like, a lot of the older cats, that's why right now, I'd rather get pulled over by a cop with some gray hairs and all that than all these young rookies, all these cats that's 25 years old. That's the motherfuckers that's mad gun happy. They ready to, you know, trigger happy. They ready to kill niggas and shit. Back in the days, the cops was more about teaching you a lesson, and you know what I'm saying? You know, of course, you're gonna go to jail if you got a gun or you got drugs and all that. But for simple shit, loitering, drinking outside in public, like I remember the cops, they'll pull you over, or you know, they'll pull up on you when you outside and you drinking. They'll just make you pour it out. They'll be like, pour that shit out and keep it moving. Everybody get out of here. Or the cops are quick to tell you, get out of here, give you a warning. They see you, all right, don't let me see you here in 15 minutes. They catch you smoking a blunt, they'll step on it, grind it into the ground, and be like, look, we going around the corner. We come back in 15 minutes, somebody going to jail. And you respected that. You respected that. So, you know, you got to keep in mind, that's the kind of mindset that we got. Like, we not thinking that the cops is going to kill us. You know what I'm saying? So, when we see the cops come in, now Pat slammed the stop sign mad hard, bang. Cops jump out of the car. Now we all there, we like, oh shit. So everybody take off running. So everybody take off running in different directions. Everybody just running. Now, nobody got a cell phone. I got a cell phone. One of my other mans got a cell phone, but it ain't like before. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like when you go out at the beginning of the night, you say, look, if anything happens, shit pop off, somebody get arrested, you know what I'm saying? Somebody meet a chick and you're about to go score, whatever. Whatever happens, who cares? Just meet back at the spot. At 4 o'clock in the morning, meet on the corner, and we finish the night off with a nice spliff on the corner. That was the deal. So it's like, if you got lost, if you got drunk and passed out, and you woke up somewhere, doesn't matter. Just go back to the spot, go back to the corner at 4 o'clock in the morning. Somebody's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us cats, we had to work, but we didn't give a fuck. We'll stay out all night. You know what I'm saying? We'll go to school the next morning. You know, we'll stay out all night till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, get up and go to school, and then go to work, and then we do it all over again. Whatever. So, I digress. Fuck it, yo. Fuck it. I'm feeling right now. So we all take off running. Everybody running different directions and shit. You know, you run, you look over your shoulder and shit. You see the cops is chasing after these two cats, because it's only 2 cops. It's 8, 9 of us. So they only really chasing Pat, and of course his brother Rob is gonna run with him. That's his brother. So Pat, Rob, Jay, another cat, my man Miller. I think they all ran one direction. Me, O, Gav, Nitty. We all run in another direction. Like we kind of slow up. Like, oh shit, they got these niggas, yo. So we're like, fuck it, yo. You know, like damn, they got bags. So all right, well, you know, it is what it is. So you know, pour out a little liquor. What can you do? They got bags. So we go back to the spot. So now we all at the spot. We're like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like damn, these got bags and all that. Yo, about so we're out there. We smoking the last blunt for the night. We chilling. Who come walking down the block? Here come Pat and Rob, Jay. They gonna come walking down the block. So we like, yo, son, what happened? Blah blah blah. So they like, yo, this is what happened. The cops grabbed them up. The cop. Of course, you know you drunk. You can't run as fast as somebody who's sober. You can forget about that. So they running, stumbling all over the place. Cop grabbed them, drapes them up by the shirt. You know, threw them against the tree. Like, yo, what's wrong with you? What you doing? Why you making all that noise in the middle of the night? Yeah, oh, officer, I'm sorry, I'm drunk. Blah blah blah. And like I said, back in the days, the cops was a lot cooler than they are now. So the cops is like, look. You know, we could take you to jail for some disorderly conduct shit or whatever, or we could just take you back to your parents, what you want to do. So Rob and Jay, they like, yo, you know, we'll deal with the consequences. We'll just go home. We'll take you home. So the cops is telling this nigga like, yo, just to teach you a lesson, I'm going to put you in the handcuffs just to show you what it feels like, you know what I'm saying, to be in the handcuffs, like, let you know that this is something that you don't want to do. Like, you don't want this. So they threw the cuffs on him, threw him in the back seat. Now, here's the kicker of the story. Everybody that they saying now, while they in the cop car, they driving now. They driving so we walking, but they not gonna blow us up. So we walking. The cops make a left and right, whatever. So they go back to Merrick to drive down Merrick to take them back home. We on Merrick. We across the street. The cops didn't even realize that we the same cats that was running. So they just driving down Merrick. This motherfucker Pat leans out the window now. Keep in mind it's summertime, so the cops, you know, they kind of cool, so they let the windows down. And, you know, they trying to suffocate niggas and shit. So they let the windows down. We walking. This motherfucker leans out the window and yells. Hey, you know, back in the days they used to call me Ock. That was my nickname. Yells out the window, yo Ock, I jumped higher than you. Like while he's driving down the block. So the cops ain't really know what he was talking. They thinking that he just drunk or whatever. We all the way across the street. We not even paying that no mind. Like I said, we drunk. We all over the place. We don't even know what's going on. But that was like the joke of the neighborhood for a minute. And now, fast forward to the present day, my man Pat, he's a manager at Home Depot and shit. You know, I frequent the Home Depot every now and then and shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I go there, even now to this day, you know, when I go, I see him, we say what's up, we talk, we holler for a minute, whatever. He won't let me live the shit down. He'll still, before I break out, he'll still be like, yo, you owe me 20 gills. To this day, now you're talking about 20-something years later, to this day, he still be like, yo, you owe me 20 gills. He would still be like, nigga, you want a rematch, I'll still jump higher than you. So this shot right here is going to go out to my man Pat. Yeah, I might have lost that one. I don't know. Because my man Jay was kind of drunk, so I don't know if you beat me or not. I wasn't paying attention. But let's have a shot for my man Pat. And like I said, they just took him to his crib. And his parents is cool and all that, so they took him to the crib. He probably got in trouble or not, who knows. If he got a beating or whatever, he never would tell us anyway. But either way, he came back outside, and we all enjoyed the night. Nobody went to jail. Nobody got killed. Like I said, back in the day, different breed of cops, man. A lot of these cops right now, they need to take lessons from some of these old school cops. Remember back in the days, man, when you got pulled over or you did something, the last thing you was worried about was getting killed. Like, you was worried about, all right, these niggas might run up in my car. They might, you know, I might get arrested for something or whatever. But you wasn't worried about getting killed. At the worst, my man Boo, this is a true story. We stand on the corner. My man Boo playing with this BB gun, flashing it around. It's a BB gun. Flashing it around and shit. DTs rolled up on us, jump out the car, took the BB gun out of his hand, and slapped him in the mouth. Like, look, we could take you to jail right now, or we can run up on you and shoot you dead right here in the street because this BB gun looks real. All right? So he slapped him in the mouth, took the BB gun, and was like, look, don't do that again. All right? Got in the car and drove away. And you know what I'm saying? Now, y'all might say, oh, that's police brutality and all that. Nah, man. Nah. That's good policing right there because I tell you what, this motherfucker never did it again. Didn't go to jail for that. Didn't catch no criminal charges. Didn't have to go through the whole system and all that. And he learned a lesson. You know what I'm saying? He learned a valuable lesson. Sometimes you need a good slap in the mouth. And that's real talk. Sometimes you need a good slap in the mouth. You don't always need to go to jail. A lot of these young cats that's doing shit, they don't need to go to jail. They don't need to get arrested. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to do time. A lot of them, they don't got no father figure. They don't got nobody in their life. They just need a good slap in the mouth and a good talking to, and they'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. So hey, let's have a shout out to let's have a shot to my man Pat, and also to the cop that night. You know what I'm saying? I don't know their names and all that, but to the cop that night that understood that, you know, they was young once too. They knew how it felt to be drunk and walking around the street having fun. They knew that you don't need to go to jail for being drunk and having fun as a young kid. Let's have a shot for those cats right there. All right? Drink up, bitches. Now, product recap. Do I really need to recap shit from last